I think we've already established that we're huge fans of Pokemon here on this channel. We love it. It's one of the few video game series that has surpassed its original format and conquered pretty much every single type of media that it's touched. It's one of the few constants that have remained from 90s kids all the way to kids today. But what is anything in Pokemon without the human counterparts? What is Pikachu without Ash? What is Meowth without Team Rocket? What is the Drying Pan without Brock?
It's just a goddamn frying pan without Brock!
The only rule for this list is that they have to be at least one of the main human characters of their Pokemon-related media. Other than that, it's all open-ended. Basically, what we're saying is, Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire coming out. Here's our obligatory Pokemon list. Top 5 Pokemon Protagonists.
I am Melvin, the Magician Magnificent.
Look, we all know Brock is number 1. Pokemon breeder, trainer, gym leader, and soon-to-be doctor, Brock is the man. He's also one of the most influential characters because he was against the grain in a lot of ways. His mother and father were openly stated to have left their kids, which, at the time, it was unheard of to touch upon such a topic in a children's show. He's not white, he has squinty eyes, and he's super into the babes without objectifying women. And with all that in mind, he's also the smartest, the most skilled, and usually the most mature character in the whole show. What a champ! Now who the fuck is this generic white guy coming in here trying to replace Brock with a stupid ass drawing Pokemon gimmick? You think kids are gonna buy into this bullshit? You actually think kids are gonna say, oh, so Brock left with the lady professor and now he gets stuck with you for a whole filler arc while we wait for the actual show based on Pokemon Gold and Silver to get started? Get the fuck out of here, Tracy. No one likes you. Your fucking hobby is Pokemon watching. What even is that? If they made a game about you, it would play like this! This didn't make the list for some reason, but I want to talk about it anyway.
Hooray!
Since we're talking about Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire versions, this honorable mention goes to Brendan because he's the first male not to wear a fucking baseball cap. Way to break the trend, man. I mean, it's still stupid because it's not his hair. Well, you thought that was hair? You thought that hair looking thing on where the hair should be on his head was hair? Nah. That's his beanie. No, I'm serious, that's his beanie. Seriously, look, Ken Sugimori, the guy who drew the art and everything, said it himself. It's all beanie. Honorable mention, Brendan's beanie. Number 5. This guy's name is fucking Hero.
Alright, everybody, go home. We're working on Pokemon character names for 5 whole minutes. Done. Whatever you got's good enough.
Number 4. If you've ever liked Pokemon, it is your duty to know who this guy is right here. It's Red, from Pokemon Red. What is this fourth wall breaking nonsense? Is this Conker's Bad Fur Day? Is this Duke Nukem?
I'm here to kick ass and catch Pokemon, and I'm all out of ass.
Red was the first. He was the guy with whom we conquered the Pokemon world. He was the basis for the main character from the manga. In fact, he was the basis for a lot of characters from the Pokemon mangas. He was even the basis for Ash Ketchum, and he's such a good protagonist that he's made more successful returns than Hulk Hogan. He's basically been in every single generation of Pokemon up until the current one, and seeing as how the current one just started, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him again sometime down the line.
Also, have you seen Pokemon Origins? It's fucking great.
Number 3. This girl broke the mold. Yeah, this little blue-haired girl right here. She was the first female playable character in the main series of Pokemon. She's a pioneer in that way. She dared to go where no man had gone before. Actually, Asai, she dared to go where only men had gone before. Yeah, I realized that after I said it, okay? What even is her name? She doesn't appear in the game with a default name if you don't pick her, so she kinda just is if you do pick her. I don't know, let's check the box art. Chris? Her name is Chris? As in Pokemon Crystal? Yeah, okay. Seriously, can I get a job naming Pokemon characters? Be the easiest job in the world. These guys are doing good work! Fucking good work! 10 out of 5! 10 out of 5! Best game in the world, goddamn! Fucking done! Number 2. This is Lucy. Do you guys know Lucy? Of course you don't. She's the main character of Pokemon Troze. She stands out to us for a number of reasons, not the least of which is because her art wasn't done by a series regular artist Ken Sugimori, which is why she doesn't look like she belongs in a Pokemon game. But she's all badass and shit because 1, she doesn't have a male counterpart because fuck that noise, girl power! And 2, she looks like an old Cartoon Network TV show character or something. That's awesome, and Pokemon Troze is awesome. If you disagree, then motherfucker, there's something wrong with you! Hey, that was a fun list. What are your favorite video game characters? Let us know in the comments below. And if you liked what you watched, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more great content. There are a few more Pokemon videos up on screen. Catch them all now. Catch them, fuck it. Just like, comment, subscribe, watch the other videos. Thanks for watching. Why are you still here? Why are you still watching? Are you here for the bloopers? Bloopers are coming up soon. If you're here for the bloopers, then just wait, I guess. But then be sure to go back and do like, comment, subscribe stuff, you know, because it really helps out the channel. It really helps. It's, you know, it supports us. Just share the video with your friends. Go hear the bloopers. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire coming out. Here's our obligatory Pokemon list. Fop. Oh my god. The only rule for this list is that they have to be one. The only rule for this list is that they have to be at least one of the fuck. The only rule for this list is that they have to be at least one of the main human characters of their related media. Okay. Now I just can't read. God. Oh man, this video is... I'm glad I stayed up all night to write this video. Red was the first. He was the guy with whom we conquered the Pokemon world. He was the basis for the main character from the manga, and in fact, he was the basis for a lot of characters from a lot of mangas. He was even the basis for Ash Ketchum, and he's such a good protagonist that he even made more Red was the first. He was the guy who... Red was the first. He was the guy with whom we conquered the Pokemon world first. He was the basis for the main character from the manga. He was the basis for a lot of characters from the manga, too. He was even the basis for Ash Ketchum. For Ash Ketchum? For Ash Ketchum. You just shake him up and then Pokemon level down every new season. It all makes sense now. Ash Ketchum. I can't even fucking blooper properly.